much of Switzerland's prosperity is like secret banking laws, and all that money would flow in because it's safe, it's protected, it's anonymous, and they're not going to come and get it. Where this ungovernable state is the absolute opposite of that.
Switzerland, a fraction of their economy comes from banking. It's not the majority. The majority of the economy comes from negotiation and diplomatic services. It's always been that way. Secondly, they made their banking secrecy laws and their neutrality laws after they made the decision as a people to become the World Negotiation Center. They made this decision, we're going to make our economy about being the negotiation center for the rest of the world, and then they developed things like banking secrecy, hiding gold during World War II, and non-intervention status wars. Those things came after the strategic decision, and banking is only a fraction of their economy, and always has been that. You have a question? Yes, please. Yes, I'm also a big fan of the Discovery Channel. Meteors could hit the Earth. There's also a super volcano in Indonesia. There was the giant volcanized explosion in Siberia. There's 8 to 10 different things that could kill the Earth at any moment. So I don't look at them anymore than just a source of entertainment. Yes, please.
So you obviously have a vision for this. What would be the practical next step?
Thank you, thank you. So, yes, you always get a chuckle with this. The first step is read the book, talk about it. And that's not just a self-serving plug, it is, but there's a lot of stuff in the book that Californians aren't aware of. I've given this speech in 14 different cities up and down the state. People generally haven't heard any of this. If people were actually talking about this, and you had the majority of 40 million people discussing this, well, now it goes and becomes a life of its own. Something way beyond one guy and me giving speeches can do. Secondly, what I argue in the book is that what we need to do is have a majority of the public, maybe 30 to 40%, request the California state government to conduct what's called a blue ribbon panel. So the government doesn't know how to do a manual, they want to run, I know this is a good example, they want to make a sewer system, they don't know how to do that. They get together experts from wherever and they make a manual. And they say, this is how we should do it. They do that every year, all the time. We would simply request the government, your government, to do a blue ribbon investigation by experts on the arguments I'm making in the book, to basically validate it. When the government has their own version of this book as a report, and you have a good chunk of the people discussing this, well, this is now catalyzed. It's become something all on its own with its own way. Follow-up question, and then I'll go ahead.
So, how long do you think that would take?
Scotland did this in 5 years. And Scotland did it these last 5 years. Very recently. There's also 22 other countries who have this similar arrangement, and there's also 5 other countries who've made a similar shift in their government as I'm proposing in the last 10 years. Iceland's another one, Greenland, Quebec, and I think the Finns are looking into it. Yes, please.
What's the, when you think of, how many steps do you think it would take for it to be canonized?
What I'm arguing is that the California state government would look into the book, but also look into what Scotland did. So Scotland in the last 5 years went from basically a colony to almost having decision-making power over most aspects of their own lives. They've shifted their form of government that they've had for 400 years, just in the last 5 years. They did it through a series of votes. You, like the ballot initiative process, you outline a couple issues, people vote on that. If they vote yes, then you have another ballot the next year with a couple more issues. Over time, you begin to move into the position that you want, but only after each step is approved.
So maybe there's 10 steps, and at each one of those, maybe there's a 50% chance of it being approved or not. So, you do the math, and the chance of this kind of going through is, really astronomical.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a far-fetched plan. It was called by the San Francisco Chronicle a far-fetched plan, and I just had an endorsement by a foreign policy scholar who wrote about California needs its own foreign policy for Foreign Affairs magazine, and he also said it's far-fetched. Here's why I'm totally okay with it. And yes, you're right. I'm talking about something that we would do in the next 10 to 20 years that would have an effect for the next century. So I'm not talking next year, this left off is simply not going to happen across the entire planet. You start looking at those sorts of pictures. War, or safety, helping ourselves out over 20 years. And the fact is, what if we're in recession in another 2 years? And nobody has any new ideas, just like they don't have any new ideas now. And people are struggling to look for anything. There it is. Now something becomes very possible.
So why California with 35 million people that's completely ungovernable, why not Wyoming with 400,000 in New Hampshire?
Excellent question. First, California is governable. I have multiple facts in the book. I've had to have this debate a couple of times. We have been rated by the federal government, and I know this is going to be very difficult to accept. We have problems. We have issues. Here's the thing we don't talk about. You have the best government at dealing with those issues right now that you're ever going to get. And the level of debate and upset that you are, this is as good as it gets. Winston Churchill had a quote. Democracy is the most dastardly form of organization man has ever invented. Unfortunately, it's the best one. I have quotes in the book. We have been rated by the federal government. We are the best at fiscal management. We are the best at project development. We are the best at making sure that the laws written are actually what the public wants, and we have actually more internal cohesion than 35 other states, documented in the book. Secondly, California. Oh, sorry.
We're going to have to cut you off to do a whole process.
Thank you.